And our government has begun investigations into allegations of extortion and facilitation of illegal mining activities, popularly known as galamsey, following airing of Joy News documentary. The documentary detailed claims of an extortion scheme allegedly involving local officials who were accused of enabling illegal mining operations within Amando Central in the Ashanti region. We've been joined via Zoom by the Media Relations Officer at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Paa Kwesi Schandorf, to get more on this development. Thank you, Paa Kwesi. Good afternoon. Welcome to Newsfeed.
Right. Good afternoon.
Right. First of all, what's the scope of this particular investigation? Well,
so the investigation, first of all, has been layered in such a manner that it is supposed to ascertain the veracity of the claims or dismiss them outrightly. That is basically the nature and the scope of the investigation. If you have watched the expose, which I believe you have, you will see that the principal allegation is the fact that the assembly were taking monies that are not allowable, to allow illegal entry into the enclave for illegal mining activities to go on. The defense of the assembly has been that the monies that were purportedly paid are long-standing statutory fees that have, long existed. They say it started way back in 2008, and so the investigation is basically to establish the authenticity of the claims in the documentary, and based on that, appropriate action would be taken in that particular respect.
Right. Paa Kwesi, there is a norm that investigations of this particular nature usually does not come to light. What assurance can we get that the outcome of this investigation will be made public and punitive action will be taken?
Of course, I agree with you. It has been the case, especially in body polity, that more often than not, investigations are either roughly or, if you like, incompetently done. The outcomes are almost nothing to write home about. But the assurance that we can convey to the Ghanaian people is that we all do know that the country is on a new wavelength as of now. Indeed, under the reset agenda of the President, John Dramani Mahama, we've seen a lot of different outcomes. And this particular one would be a testament to that effect. And so we can assure that nobody would be shielded if indeed there is incontrovertible evidence that points substantially to the fact that there have been wrongdoing of any nature. The whip will be cracked regardless of whose ox is caught, because the president had earlier indicated that no appointee should facilitate, inspire, or be central to any illegal mining activity. Therefore, if the investigation is able to establish that, whoever it is or whichever group of people are implicated will be roundly dealt with. I need to also add that the sector minister has also taken note of this particular development, and he, as he has always been, had the disposition that no matter your pedigree or your status, so long as you are in government, or indeed you are even an ordinary citizen and you are found complicit, you would be dealt with accordingly. And so there's that commitment, and therefore we want to assure the Ghanaian people that the outcome will be one that will satisfy all in that particular regard, in the spirit of accountability.
Right. Thank you, Paa Kwesi Schandorf, for your time this afternoon. Paa Kwesi Schandorf is the Media Relations Officer for the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources.